Welcome to Screen Sync. I'm Sun Caiqing. Remember the movie Crazy Rich Asians that stirred up Asian groups in the West? Part of that excitement was that it had been 25 years since a major Hollywood studio featured a cast of entirely Asian descent. Well, after much delay releasing China, it turned out China wasn't all that crazy about Crazy Rich Asian. For the record, John Chu's adaptation of Kevin Kwang's best-selling book has already earned $238 million worldwide, or nearly 8 times its budget. However, he only made $1.2 million here, even though some expected it to be popular. Empty theaters forced the cinema to cancel thousands of planned screenings. Chinese exhibitors cut the movie's daily showing to some 7,600, down from about 29,000 when it debuted. After a few months' wait, I finally watched the film and went in with high expectations after I saw the cast appearing on major talk shows and magazine covers. The movie performed strongly across North America and most part of Asia. However, Chinese film critics and moviegoers just didn't see its appeal. First, obviously, an all-Asian cast isn't special in China as it is in North America. It's been a long-time struggle for Asian actors in Hollywood to get a lead role or a role that is not a stereotype. However, things are different here. Shanghai-based writer Lenora Chu, who grew up in Houston, said an all-Asian cast was less noteworthy in China. Issues of minority representation in Hollywood and cross-cultural romance are not as wide-scale as here as they are in the US. Then there's the lead actress Constance Wu, who is best known for her starring role as Jessica Huang in the ABC television comedy series Fresh Off the Boat. She just isn't famous in China. The most recognizable actress in the film is probably Michelle Yeoh, but she's not big enough to draw huge crowds to cinemas across the country. Well, many of you may say that there are so many small-budget films out there with unknown casts. But those films turned out to be great successes like 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, the Chinese film The Island, and Dying to Survive. Well, one more thing, the storyline just doesn't resonate with viewers here. Film critic Shan Li from Wall Street Journal said Crazy Rich Asian has been derided by some locals as another example of America's presumption about China's ways. The China flop points to a cultural disconnect. Chinese viewers say they don't identify with the film's displays of the excessive wealth or the fish out of water earnestness of its Asian American heroine. Yes, the cinematography is really eye-catching and fancy, but the clinched Cinderella plot just doesn't grab viewers' heart here in China. Many online reviews said it reinforces the stereotype that Chinese people now are rich and all they do is shop. The movie had a distinct American viewpoint on Asians that Chinese people might find offensive or naive. One online reviewer compared the movie to General Tso's chicken, an American Chinese dish that is rarely found in China. A representative for Kevin Kwang, who wrote the book the movie was based on, didn't respond to requests for comment, but he said in a previous interview that he based the book on a very small group of elite Chinese Singaporean and he is only really portraying their world. Before I go, I want to mention another American thriller called Searching, which also featuring mainly Asian actors. It's coming to Chinese cinema very soon. The entire film is told through websites, social media, smartphones, and computer screens. No wonder Sony shelled out $5 million for a worldwide rights to a film that others will surely be imitating for years to come. I'm looking forward to seeing what moviegoers say about it upon its release in China. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for being here with me.